Hello there guys, and welcome to this quick virtual walk round of the stunning liquid yellow pearlescent Renault Clio Trophy 220. Not only one of my all-time favourite cars, but one that has got an absolute colossal spec and has been very well maintained and looked after by its previous owner. So I'm going to get straight into it and tell you exactly why you should consider this as your next car. You've got the LED Pure Vision headlights, as Renault kindly tell you just there, and they've also got the LED daytime running lights, and down here you've got the checkered flag design fog lights and daytime runners. Now you'll see that the liquid yellow is an absolutely unbelievable colour. It's not even sunny here, but you can see that it's really popping in this light. It's a real nice deep golden yellow to 3-stage pearl, which means a lot and time of effort have gone in to making that paintwork. Now you can see down here you've got the honeycomb grille, and you've also got the ferret grey styling accessories just over it here. Of course, you've got the big diamond Renault badge with the chrome RS badging, and you've got gloss black as well accompanying that. As Wiz Khalifa says, you know what it is. That's the only bit of rapping you'll get out of me. Front parking sensors, second daytime running lights, and it just looks incredible. You've also down here got your 18-inch RS alloys with a red caliper as part of the black pack, which is of course your window surrounds, your door mirrors, and you've got other black styling accessories as well. Door handles, it just looks immense. As I say, the paintwork genuinely is in unbelievably good order, just been so well maintained by its previous owner. It's a real credit to him. As you can see, the car is immense. Got your second alloy wheel just down here, and of course you've got your RS styling, which is your flared side skirts and bumpers, rear diffuser, and your trophy badging just down there. So this also has the trophy chassis, which means on a track this would be like lightning and not many things would catch it. You've also got tinted privacy glass, tinted door pillars, and moving down you can see you've got your high level lip spoiler with your high level brake light, and you've also got your tinted privacy glass, reverse camera just here on the badging, and you've got your LED rear lights, your Clio RS badging, more immaculate paintwork with your rear parking sensors, and yes boys and girls, that's right, you've also got the £900 optional extra of the Akropovic Exhaust. I mean, that just speaks for itself. You've of course got your ferret grey or chrome styling just here with a black diffuser, and internally on the boot itself it isn't electric, it's push button. You've got your tyre repair kit and your Renault kit just in case of breakdown. The boot itself, it's deep rather than wide, but you could get most of your usual day-to-day family luggage in there. Push chairs, if it's on the smaller side you may get in, but it's not a real big boot. But you can see you've got your second Akropovic exhaust just here, which gives a real nice burble and gargle and almost a bit of a grunt when you start up. But as a car, that is most definitely one of the best looking. You will know of course if you're going to have a Renault Clio you wouldn't have an RS in any other colour. We'll quickly show you on the inside just here, and you can see you've got the leather seating with the red contrast stitching, red seat belts, and the previous owner's also gone to the trouble of ordering some premium luxury car mats which are leather with the black and red contrast stitching as well, which really do just finish this off exquisitely. See, the car is free from any dinks, dents, marks, indentations, any signs of previous paintwork. It is a real credit to not only ourselves but the previous owner again, who I can't thank enough for allowing us to take this into stock and offer it to you, our Emerald family. So that is the exterior of this awesome bit of kit, and I cannot wait to show you some of the tech, features and quirky gizmos this French hot hatch has to offer. So now we'll head inside this fantastic Clio RS, and I can't wait to show you what's in there. Now you can't tell me for a car of sub 20k that interior is one that's not worthy. I mean, you would expect that sort of quality on something a lot more expensive. You've got half perforated leather with a full black Napa leather with red contrast stitching on the seats. They are of course heated, and this is around £1,500 as an optional extra. They're manually adjustable, but you do have the heated seat option there. As we've touched upon, somebody has put in, as a previous owner, the aftermarket mats. I do apologise, they're a little bit dirty, but it is a bit wet here. But yes, you can see they've got the aftermarket quilted stitch with red stitching on there, and they just finished the car off. They look great. Steering wheel is of course not flat bottom, but it's shorter bottom than the top. Half perforated Napa leather, again with red contrast stitching, and you've also got the red 12 o'clock marking just on the top, ideally for when you're on track. You've got paddle shift, you've got your cruise control, and you've also got your language control on the steering wheel as well. Moving on to the door card, you can see it's got this really nice 3D texture to it, almost like a triangular weave, but it just looks wicked. It really does give a different, drastic tone to what you're used to in cars, and mainly performance cars, because they're normally stacked with carbon, but it does look really nice. You've got your electrically adjustable windows, electrically adjustable mirrors, and of course your deadlock for the windows too. And down here you've got your bass reflex speakers, which give in the synthesised noise from the cabin when you're in the R sound effect, which I'll show you later, and it gives you a real crisp and clarity to the music and media you're pumping into the cabin. Down here against the liquid yellow, you've got your Renault Sport door inlay, and you've got your stainless steel Renault checkered flag stainless steel pedals down there. So getting in, the seats are really comfortable. They're bolstered, they keep you in, they're nice and snug. Everything you would want from a track or road car. Down here, you've got your headlights, and you've got your auto light settings, and you've got your air vents with a red chrome surround. You've also got here your window wiper options, and again, I'll just show that wheel in greater detail. Nice big paddle shift extenders, which make it easy to change gear. And down this one, you've got your automatic lighting and indicators. You've also got the R-Link media system here, which is touchscreen. I believe it's 7-inch, and it is encased in gloss black with a chrome insert as well. We will touch upon that in greater detail in just a moment. You've got your fans here, which of course don't really need explaining, and you've got your air conditioning and your temperature gauges just here. You've got start stop, you've got your key card holder, which if you're like me and you're always forgetting where you put your keys, you can stick them in there and never forget them. You've also got your EDC or your dual clutch transmission gearbox here, which is of course the showpiece of the interior. Park, reverse, neutral, drive, and of course here you've got the locator, and you've got the switch on the back which just allow you to change your gear. Finish with a nice chrome strip, red chrome accents and perforated leather. It's comfortable and practical. You've also got your black Napa leather with red contrast stitching just on the gaiter too. Here you've got the most important button in the car, which is the Renault Sport Drive. That just gives you an all-out, balls-out performance feel, and it lets you drive the car to its full capabilities. And these here are your cruise control. Now moving down, we've also got the red contrast stitching on the handbrake gaiter, which is manual. So for you Generation X's or you newbies to driving, this is how it works. You put it down, you've no longer got the car in park. You press it in, you pull it up, and now you've got in park. Not like these electronic gizmos that all the new generation and the newbies don't know. You've also here got your cup holders, storage, and a rear cup holder just there. But let's face it, let's do what you want to do. You want to turn it on. So you've got the button here, and you can hear it sounds monstrous. Now that is because we've got possibly the most needless feature turned on, but I will show you exactly what that is in just a minute. So it's 4 o'clock here, it's just dusk, and you can see you've got some nice illumination on the instrument cluster, bit of a digital display just on the top, and you've got your digital display just in the middle where your miles per hour is. If you do click the RS button, it will tell you that you're in sport mode. You can hear that needless feature just rise. You've got a better engine noise, you've got higher throttle response and a higher rev ratio. And just in the middle there, you'll see that green light, which is of course Renault Sport. So moving on to the media system, this is obviously your hub for everything music wise or data wise. If you click on this one, you can see you've got the TomTom sat-nav, which is powered through the SD card just down here, but it's a really good unit. TomTom are probably the market leaders when it comes to navigation, and Renault have done really well to get them on board and team up with them. High contrast, high resolution, no glare, really simple to use. If you click on the home button, that will take you to the menu, and if you click on there, you can see you've got multimedia, of which you can do radio. And if you click on the radio, you can see you've got FM, AM or digital radio. Let's face it, you're never going to use FM or AM if you've got digital. Media, you've got many options: USB, SD, auxiliary or Bluetooth, and pictures from your SD or auxiliary, and you've also got video from your SD or Bluetooth device. If you click on settings, you can change many different options such as your sound, you can change your radio, your media, your pictures or your video. Now if you click on phone, really simple, you will click yes there, you will click add device, and you'll be well away, ready to talk and move on the go and get into all your messages and phone book. Now if you click on vehicle, you can see you've got your settings, so you can click on there and change parking assistance, auto lock when you're driving, auto rear wiper activated with the reverse gear, and your driving style indicator. And just on that, when you put it in reverse, you'll see you'll also get your 360 parking sensors and your reverse camera, which is really clear picture. Now if we go back onto the menu, which we'll do now, and we go back on there, we'll see back on vehicle you've got RS monitor. Now this is a really cool little feature, and you can see this is dedicated to track-based performance and real proper driving modes. Now this isn't really going to be of any use if you're not aware of what it all is, or if you're not sure what a performance car really entails, but if you're a nerd like I am and you like techs and specs and everything going on, and you want to manage the optimum driving with the optimum performance, then this is where you need to be. You can measure many different things. On this first page alone, you've got torque, power, turbo pressure, oil temperature, intake temperature and speed. On the second page, you've got your performance monitor, which is of course your miles an hour, your meters of torque, and you've got your time from 0 to 30, 0 to 60, a quarter mile, 0 to 62, and you've got 0 to 1000 meters. You've also got your G diagram here, and you've got your wheel spin monitor here with of course your traction slip. You've also got your engine curves, which are your power banding between your power and your torque, and you've got your twin clutch or dual clutch transmission, which is your gearbox. This measures not only the clutch temperature but also the oil temperature on there, and you've got your current gear. You can click on simple view and that gives it a much easier one, but for me it's all about the 3D. Now you've also got your oscilloscope here, which measures your steering angle, and it just gives you other options and details of which your steering is positioned. You've got data logging, which of course is very helpful if you're taking this on track, and you've also got your stopwatch, you've got a GPS stopwatch, and you've got your maintenance figures there. Now just be aware, those figures are currently set to the same as the mileage, hence why it says no months. We haven't really got round to giving this a full once over and going through all the options, as it's literally just landed. But you can do the front and the rear end, and that will tell you when things need changing. Now my favourite feature is this. This is where the guys at the RS and Renault have really gone into personal, and they've given you a real nice, if it's honest for me, and real appreciated bit of advice for when you're driving a car, whether it's the first time on track or it's your first performance car. This just gives you top tips and tricks just to maintain it and ensure that you're not going to mess it up. For me, I think it's fantastic. So this one tells you about water temperature. You've also got your different gauges. But on your advice, you've got protect your clutch, You've also got about anticipating braking, tyre pressures, switch off any unnecessary accessories, remove any unwanted items. You've also got when the clutch is fully disengaged, the heel should not be extended. You've got about how the wrist should be on the steering wheel, driving with the windows closed, fit your towing eye, always wear a helmet, allow faster vehicles to overtake. I mean, this is just packed full of different bits of advice that if you're going on a track for the first time or you're driving this car how it's meant to be, it's just going to help you no end. For me, Renault, that makes the car a massive, massive selling point just for that alone. You've also got your brake and your coolant temperature, and you've got your turbo pressure, intake temperature, and then you come back to the main menu. But for me, that commitment and dedication to ensuring the drivers know every single thing that's going on with their car, that just can't be beaten. Now, let's go out of serious mode and let's get into funny mode. So you can see on here, you've got the R-Link store. That is obviously the app that you can connect from your mobile phone, which allows you to update your media, your entertainment, your maps, and some of your performance figures. But my favourite bit on this is the R sound effect, and that is why this car sounds like this inside. Now that is because we've selected Clio Cup, but we can also select Clio V6. So now you hear the noise has changed. That's what the Clio V6. You've got the Laguna Coupe. You've got the Moto GP, the motorbike. And now my personal favourite, totally needless, totally childish, but very, very fun, is the Renault Stella. Now this, if you've got kids, would be brilliant. Here we go. I mean, it's totally ridiculous, but it's absolutely brilliant. And how much do you want that in your life? And to finish it off, you've got the old school Viva Stella, which gives it a nice low grunt. Now for me, I'm going to leave it in Clio Cup, because whoever drives this is going to love it. But if you don't want the sound effects on, you can turn them off, and there you get your normal driving mode and no noises. But I'm sad, and I like that. But that is of course pumped through the cabin from the speakers, very much like the Golf R delivers its synthesised noise. Renault just like to have a bit of fun with it. If you click on system, you can see you can change the language, display, the clock, the sound, the Android Auto, the safety warnings, the screen, your SD card. You can do so much stuff on that media system. And moving around, you can see now that you've got that really nice 3D textured design, and you've got your Renault Sport livery just there. And that really is everything that I can show you on this Clio RS. But before I go, what I am going to do is I'm going to show you the headlights, and I'm also going to show you into the back, just so you can get a good condition based feel for what the car looks like. You can see you've also got the premium mats just down there, which really do complete the look of this Clio RS. And you've got really well looked after seating from the previous owner, full black leather with red contrast stitching and red performance seat belts. It just oozes cool, this car, and there's a reason they're massively popular, and that is that they're almost overly capable. Now the headlights, you can see now it's a bit dusk, you've also got this really cool checkered flag design at the bottom for your fog lights, and your headlights are also the LED, really bright, really, really good. But that really is everything I can tell you about this Clio RS from my point of view. I absolutely love them, and I'm sure you will too. But if you have got any further questions about the car, the video, the idiot behind the camera, or finance and part exchange options, then please do give us a call here at Emerald HQ, and we'll be more than happy to assist. Remember, every car here is treated to the Emerald 128 point check prior to retailing. This just means the car is thoroughly inspected both mechanically and cosmetically at our on-site RAC approved facility. But for me, that's all I can give you. The question is, when do you want to come down? Thank you very much for watching, and we hope to see you and speak to you very soon.